When it comes to weird and exotic pets, there are a lot of different opinions. For the purposes of this video, we're going to focus on 10 animals that might be considered a little less common than your average cat or dog. Whether you're a fan of having rare pets or not, it's hard to deny that they can be fascinating creatures. From spiders to snakes, these animals have a lot of unique characteristics that set them apart from the everyday pet. In this video, we'll take a closer look at 10 of the weirdest pets out there. If you're thinking about adding an exotic pet to your family, be sure to watch this video first.
Number 10. Tarantula.
Tarantulas are not your typical household pet. These large, hairy spiders can be found in tropical and subtropical regions around the world, and they have been known to grow up to 2 feet in length. Their diet typically consists of live insects, such as crickets or mealworms. They will also occasionally eat pinky mice or other small mammals. In the wild, they sometimes consume dead animals, but this is generally not recommended for pet tarantulas. Tarantulas should be fed 2 to 3 times per week, and the size of each meal should be based on the spider's current size and appetite. A water dish should be provided for your tarantula. Since they are not good swimmers, make sure the dish is shallow enough for the spider to climb out if it falls in. Provide it with a hiding place where it can feel secure. While they may seem intimidating at first, tarantulas are actually relatively docile creatures. They are also interesting to watch, and many people enjoy the challenge of caring for such a unique pet. Be sure to find a vet who is experienced in treating exotic animals.
Number 9. Muntjack.
If you're considering getting a pet muntjack, there are a few things you should know. First, they're native to South Asia, so you'll need to create a warm, humid environment for them to feel comfortable. Second, they're known for being shy and reclusive, so don't expect too much in the way of cuddles and playtime. Third, they're also known for being fiercely territorial, so be prepared for some fencing if you have other pets or small children. Muntjacks have a voracious appetite. This diminutive creature will eat just about anything, from grass to berries to nuts. In fact, the muntjack has been known to strip entire trees of their leaves in a single day. While this may seem like an impressive feat, it can actually be quite detrimental to the muntjack's health. The best way to do this is to graze on a variety of different plants, which will provide the muntjack with all the nutrients it needs to stay healthy and active. Overall, muntjacks make fascinating and low-maintenance pets. Just be sure you do your research before bringing one home.
Number 8. The Squirrel Monkey.
Anyone considering a squirrel monkey as a pet should be prepared for a high-energy, destructive little bundle of joy. Squirrel monkeys are not content to sit in a cage all day, and will quickly become bored and depressed if they are not given enough stimulation. They are also very strong for their size and have powerful grip, which means they can easily escape from even the sturdiest of cages. In addition, their sharp teeth and claws can cause serious injury to both animals and humans. Did you know that squirrel monkeys are picky eaters? Unlike other monkeys, who will pretty much eat anything, squirrel monkeys have a very specific diet. They mainly eat fruits and nuts, but they also like to snack on insects and spiders. These monkeys are also known for their love of socializing. They live in large groups, and they spend a lot of their time grooming each other and playing games. The next time you see a squirrel monkey, be sure to give it a wave. Who knows, it might just wave back. While they may be adorable, squirrel monkeys are not suitable pets for most people.
Number 7. Capybara.
Capybara are the world's largest rodents, and they're native to South America. They're semi-aquatic, which means they love spending time in water, and they're known for being gentle and sociable animals. In fact, capybara have even been known to form bonds with other species, including humans. For these reasons, many people believe that capybara make great pets. However, there are a few things to consider before taking the plunge. With a little bit of research and preparation, owning a capybara can be a rewarding experience. They are large animals and require a lot of space. They also need access to water at all times, so a pool or pond is a must. capybaras are often referred to as nature's perfect lawnmowers. And for good reason, these large rodents are known for their love of grass. In fact, capybaras spend up to 14 hours a day grazing on vegetation. While they will eat just about any type of plant, they prefer succulent vegetation such as water lilies, tender shoots, and reeds. Capybaras are also known to eat fruit, and even insects on occasion. No matter what they're eating, capybaras always seem to have a content look on their face. After all, when you're nature's perfect lawnmower, life is good.
Number 6. Wallaby.
Wallabies are often thought of as Australian natives, but did you know that these furry little creatures can actually make great pets? In fact, wallabies are increasingly popular as pets in the United States. While they require a bit more care than traditional pets like dogs and cats, wallabies can be house-trained and bond closely with their human families. They are also relatively low maintenance, as they only need to be groomed once or twice a week. So if you're looking for a unique pet that will make a lasting impression, a wallaby may be the perfect choice for you. However, there are a few things to consider before taking the plunge and adopting one. For starters, wallabies require a lot of space to roam and play. They also need a diet that consists mainly of grasses and other vegetation, which can be difficult to come by in some areas. In the wild, they primarily eat plants, but they also hunt small animals such as rodents and lizards. This diverse diet helps them to stay healthy and thriving in their natural habitat. Interestingly, wallabies have been known to adapt their diet to suit their environment. Additionally, wallabies are very social creatures and do best when they live in groups. As such, adopting just one wallaby is generally not recommended. But if you have the time, space, and resources to provide a wallaby with a good home, then you may just find that they make for a delightful pet.
Number 5. Hyacinth macaw.
The hyacinth macaw is a beautiful bird, with its vibrant blue plumage and large size. But before you consider adding one of these majestic creatures to your family, there are a few things you should know. First of all, hyacinth macaws are not cheap. They can cost upwards of $10,000, and although they are intelligent birds, they require a lot of time and patience to train. They also have powerful beaks that can easily damage furniture and injure people if they're not handled properly. In other words, owning a hyacinth macaw is not for the faint of heart or wallet, but if you're up for the challenge, you'll be rewarded with a loyal and loving companion who'll bring beauty and laughter into your home. But what do these beautiful birds eat? Mainly, the hyacinth macaw diet consists of nuts and seeds, which they crack open with their powerful beaks. They also eat fruits, leaves, and small insects. In the wild, the hyacinth macaw can be found in the forests of Brazil and Bolivia, but these days, many of them live in captivity, where they are fed a diet of pellets and other commercial bird food. So, whether you're admiring one in a forest or a zoo, you can be sure that this magnificent bird is getting the nutrition it needs.
Number 4. Hedgehog.
Hedgehogs make great pets. They are relatively low maintenance, quiet, and cute as can be. Plus, they don't take up much space, so they're perfect for small apartments or homes. Hedgehogs are nocturnal animals, so they sleep during the day and are awake at night. This means they won't bother you while you're trying to sleep, but you may have to do some nocturnal activities to entertain your new pet. They are native to Africa and Europe, so they do best in warm climates. If you live in a colder climate, you'll need to provide a heated home for your hedgehog. Overall, hedgehogs make great pets for people of all ages and lifestyles, so if you're looking for a new pet, consider a hedgehog. They are also well known for their diet. They primarily eat insects, but they also consume frogs, lizards, snakes, and small birds. In fact, their diet is so varied that hedgehogs have been known to eat more than 10,000 insects in a single year. Given their voracious appetite for insects, it's no surprise that hedgehogs play an important role in controlling pest populations. So the next time you see a hedgehog, be sure to give it a little extra food. It's earned it.
Number 3. Bengal cat.
If you're looking for a cat that's both beautiful and exotic, then the Bengal cat might be the perfect pet for you. Originating from the forests of Southeast Asia, the Bengal cat is a relatively new breed of cat that was only first introduced to the West in the 1980s. Thanks to their wild ancestry, Bengal cats are known for being extremely active and playful, and they can often be found climbing trees or chasing their tails. They also have a reputation for being very intelligent, and they can be easily trained to do tricks or even use a litter box. When it comes to eating, Bengal cats are definitely not shy. In fact, they seem to think that every meal is a feast worthy of their attention and appetite. Fortunately, their diet is relatively easy to accommodate. While they do enjoy meat, they are also happy to eat vegetables and fruits. In terms of meat, chicken is usually a safe bet, but you might also want to try turkey or fish. If you're looking for a cat that's sure to keep you entertained, then the Bengal cat is definitely worth considering.
Number 2, Fennec fox.
Fuzzy, desert-dwelling fennec foxes might not be the first animal that comes to mind when you're thinking about adopting a pet, but these small canids have a lot to offer, including their big ears, which aren't just for show. Those big ears help fennec foxes dissipate heat, which comes in handy since they come from arid environments with temperatures that can soar during the day and drop sharply at night. If you're thinking about adding a fennec fox to your family, be prepared for some digging. Like all canids, fennecs are instinctual diggers and will want to tunnel in your yard or even in your house if given the opportunity, but with a little training, you can redirect that urge into more positive behaviors. You'll also need to commit to providing your fennec fox with regular exercise, as these active little animals need an outlet for their boundless energy. The fennec fox is an opportunistic eater, feeding on whatever is most readily available. In the wild, this diet might include rodents, reptiles, birds, and even insects. The fennec fox also has a strong sense of smell, which it uses to find food buried underground. In captivity, they are typically fed a diet of meat, fruits, and vegetables. If you're looking for an unusual but devoted pet, the fennec fox might be the perfect fit. Just be sure you're prepared for some extra work to keep those big ears clean.
Number 1, Burmese python.
While most people opt for the more traditional cat or dog when choosing a pet, there are those who prefer something a little more unique. For these individuals, the Burmese python may be the perfect choice. As one of the largest snakes in the world, the Burmese python can grow to be over 20 feet long. They are relatively low maintenance, as they only need to be fed once a week and can live for up to 25 years with proper care. As any pet owner knows, feeding time can be one of the most challenging aspects of pet ownership. But what if your pet's diet consisted of smaller animals? That's the reality for owners of Burmese pythons. While Burmese pythons are technically carnivores, they are opportunistic feeders and will consume just about anything they can fit into their mouths. In captivity, they will eat fish, reptiles, and even birds. While it may sound daunting to feed such a voracious appetite, many python owners find that commercial snake food makes it relatively easy to meet their pet's dietary needs. So if you're looking for a pet that is sure to turn heads, the Burmese python just might be the right fit. These snakes are not only beautiful, but they are also relatively easy to care for, and while they may not be the most cuddly of creatures, they can make excellent companions. Of course, potential owners should do their research before taking on a Burmese python. So, that's it for my top 10 rare and weird pets. I hope you enjoyed learning about these amazing creatures. Be sure to do your own research before deciding to add any of these animals to your home, as they all come with their own unique needs. Exotic pets can be a lot of work, and they're not right for everybody, but if you're up for the challenge, and you can provide a good home for such a pet, go for it. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video.